Okay, let's start with reading class. We're going to continue with the story on the Pampas. On the Pampas,
I'm
remember
going to
that.
cry.
No, we're not going to copy today. We're not going to copy. That's going to be oral. We're going to continue with the reading. So on the Pampas, so open your book. Yesterday we finished until page 289. So today we're going to continue. Hello, with the reading that it's page 200, 290. So open your book on page 290. Page 290, where we have the story. Okay, so let's see. Yesterday, remember that we read this about some definitions that they are in Spanish. So it's explaining what is a pampa, what is a ñandú, what is a recado, la Carlota's brand, un asado, la yegua madrina, and all this information that it's in Spanish. That it's in Spanish, rastra, and some words. Yeah, they are in Spanish. So because this story, it takes place in Argentina, remember. So it's in Argentina. So, you know, in Argentina, they speak Spanish like us. So there are some words, that's why in Spanish. Now, here in the story, it mentioned some names. What is La Carlota, class? Who can tell me what is La Carlota?
It's a ranch of
It's a ranch, that's right. The ranch is called La Carlota, where this girl is going to be some days. Who is Susanita?
The cousin.
The cousin, that's right, her cousin. It mentioned another name that is La Balla. What is La Balla?
The horse?
It's the horse, that's right, it's the horse. So it's Susanita's horse, it's called La Balla. And then it mentioned La Gauchita. Okay, La Gauchita, it's called to Susanita, right? It's like a nickname for this girl. Okay, perfect. Remember that we finished on these pages. Yes. What were they doing here in this part class?
To the corral.
They're in the corral, yes, and they are doing what?
The cows and move it.
That's right. They are separating the cows from the cattle, right? Or which? From the cows and the cows. Excellent. So they are, remember that they are using a hot iron, like they say, like scissors, to make a brand, to mark these animals. Now, page 290. Yeah? Yes, page 290. Who is in that page? Joshua, are you in that page?
Yes.
Yes. Can I read?
Yes, Joshua is going to help me to read the first part. Then it's going to be
number 7, right?
290. Yes. Here.
Okay.
Then it's going to be Santiago Chavez. So be ready, Santiago Chavez. Read the next one.
At noon, everybody would sit down around around one big table and eat together. I was always hungry. Grandma, Susanita's mother, and Maria, the cook, had been working hard all morning too. They would make soup, salad, and lamb stew or pot roast, or my favorite, carbonara, a thick stew made of corn and peaches. After lunch, the grown-ups took a siesta, but not us. We liked to stay outdoors. Some afternoons when it was too hot to do anything else, we rolled out to a eucalyptus grove that was nice and cool and stayed there until it got dark, reading comic books or cowboy stories. Other times we would gallop for 2 hours to the general store and buy ourselves an orange soda. Then, while we drank it, we'd look all the saddles and bridles and we planned to have.
Excellent. Question, class. What things do
There's not
Maria?
a period there.
Yes, here is a picture. What things do Maria and Susanita like to do after the lunch? What they do after the lunch class?
Carbonadas.
Carbonadas?
Carbonadas, yes.
That is for lunch,
to
yes.
food.
But after the lunch, what are the things that they do? After lunch.
After
are the things that
lunch,
Reading
I go
comics.
up to
Reading
comics.
comics books, that's right. They like to read comics books. What
After
else?
lunch, the grab ups to insist, but not yet.
Yes, adults take a siesta. They take a siesta, so they go to sleep. They take a nap. But the young people, they don't go to sleep. So they read comic books. And what else they like to do outdoors? They like to be outdoors. So what things they do? They read comic books and what else?
Gallop for 2 hours.
What else?
This
To
word
plant
I
corn.
have finished to reading because it has we planned to have and then continues in the next page. Have when we were grown up and rich.
Okay, perfect. Now, these are some of the things that they like to do. Excellent. And here you see in the picture, the description, what they are doing. Okay, Santiago Chavez, continue with the reading here.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Sometimes the storekeeper will take down a wonderful watch belt like Sangus, and we would admire the silver coins and wonder where each one came from. One day we rode far away from the house to a field where Susanita thought we might find Nyandu eggs. They are so huge you can bake a whole cake with just one of them after writing. Around all afternoon, we found a nest well hidden in the tall grass with about 20 pale yellow eggs as big as cacao nuts. Salguero had warned us that watch out for the Nyandu, and he was right. The father Nyandu who protects the nest saw us taking an egg. He was furious and chased us out of the field.
Excellent. Thank you so much. What is happening in this part, class? What do you understand in this part? What are they doing, Susanita and the other girl?
Susanita thought with mine.
Just Rebecca is paying attention. What else, class? What do you understand? Thank you, Rebecca. It's what Rebecca understand now. Let's see. Who else? Who else wants to share?
One egg of the
Find the eggs.
we might and Nyandu eggs.
That's right. They find some Nyandu eggs, right? Here is the Nyandu. Look at the Nyandu. Nyandu is a type of bird. So they take an egg of the Nyandu and it describes the eggs big as a coconut. They are so big as a coconut. Yes, the egg. And then it says, who is this? It says that Father Nyandu
Is a Nandu. Protect The egg
That's right. The flower is protecting the egg. And so
And
he was
attack
furious.
to
Yeah.
Susanita.
The eggs of the restaurant.
And Susan.
Susanita was running because it was a nyandu. That's right. You're not going to stay with the nyandu say, hey, no, I took your egg. Don't worry. No, the animals, they protect each other. They protect the babies. They protect the eggs. Tell me, Caleb.
Tell in the story that one egg of the nyandu, one egg, we cake a cake,
Mhm.
cooked a egg, only one of that.
Just cook one of these eggs, yes, because they're big as a coconut. Imagine
Yes.
they are so big. Now let's go to the next page. Let's see what's happening on the next page. Remember that the girls in the mornings, they are working with the horses, but in the afternoon, they like to stay outdoors. They like to be having a time free to be reading books, to be doing different things while the adults, they are sleeping, taking a siesta. Okay, next page, 292. Let's see. Help me to read Sian. Next page, 292, Sian.
The next day, we used the nandu egg to bake a birthday cake for my grandmother. We snuck into the kitchen while she was taking her siesta. So it will be a surprise. The cake and 3 layers. In between them, we put whipped cream and peaches from the trees on the ranch. We have a wonderful party for my grandmother's birthday. Gauchos started the fire on the asado early in the evening, and soon the smoke and slowly cooking meat filled the air. There were music and dancing too. We stayed up almost all night and I learned to dance the samba, taking a little steps and hops and twirling my hand terribly. My savings were much here.
Why?
There was just the hum of the generator that made electricity for the house. We like to go out to the make house where the Gauchos spend these evenings.
Your evenings. Thank you so much, Sian. What is happening here, class? What are they doing?
A party for
They
the
are
grandma.
having a party. Yeah, that's right. They're having a party for grandma's, right? Grandmother's birthday, yes. And what are they using to celebrate, class? What are they doing to celebrate? What are they going to eat?
To meat.
Meat. Yes, it might be meat. Asado. The asado, it says for the asado, you know that when they eat, we are going to have meat in el asado, right?
Yes.
That's right. And also, do you think that they're going to eat nyandu eggs?
I think no.
No, they're not going to eat it, but they're going to use, it says the next day, they use the nyandu egg to bake a birthday cake. So they're going to eat a cake that it was, so they use the nyandu cake to bake it. Yes. And you see here that they are dancing. What are they dancing, class? What type of music?
Samba.
Samba. That's right. They are dancing samba here. Look here. There is Susanita, the other girl, grandmas, all these people, the people that they were invited to be in the celebration. Yes. Okay, excellent. Let's go to the next page. Next page, help me to read now. This part, it's going to be Kiara Palencia. You're the one. It's not working your microphone, Kiara. I cannot listen to you. No, it's not working. No. Okay, maybe you can fix that, and the next page you're going to help me to read. So it's going to read this page
Okay.
Valerie, help me to read this page, Valerie.
We listen to them tell ghost stories and tell tales. While they sat around the fire, passing the gourd and spoon made through the silver straw. We didn't like the hot, bitter tea, but we loved being frightened by their spooky stories. The summer was drawing to a close, and soon I would be returning to Buenos Aires. The night before I was to leave, Salguero, Sal- Salguero,
Salguero.
Salguero showed me how to find the southern cross. The generator had been turned off and there was only the soft sound of the beavers. We could see the horses sleeping far up in the field. The next morning, my last at the estancia, Susanita and I got up before dawn. Pampita and the other horses were still out in the field. Salguero handed me his own horse's reins. He told me he thought I was ready to bring in the horses by myself. I was sure I could do it, but Susanita encouraged me to try.
Thank you. Excellent. Susanita encouraged me to try. What are they doing in this part? What do you understand, class, in this part? What are they doing?
I don't know.
What is Susanita, the other girl, and Salguero doing? This is my visa.
The stars.
See
Looking
that
stars,
takes
right?
to for the sleeping.
That's right. So they're looking to this. They're looking to the stars and seeing the constellations. We mentioned here the constellation. It says, "Show me how to find the Southern Cross." So this boy Salguero is showing to them how to find that star, right? It's pointing. You see here, it's pointing.
And then to a state.
That's right. And also you mentioned something that soon she will be returning to Buenos Aires. Who's going to be returning to Buenos Aires, class? Susanita or the other girl?
The other girl.
The other girl, that's right.
Pampita.
Susanita, no. Susanita lives there. Pampita, that is the name of the other girl, Pampita, are you sure?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
No, why it says here, Pampita and the other
It's the other
horses
girl.
Pampita.
were still out in the field. Pampita
No,
is a
there's
horse. It's not a girl, it's a horse. It's an animal, Pampita. Yes. So Pampita is one horse. Perfect. Okay, let's get the next.
Era Pampita, the
The
other
other
girl.
girl, no, it's not. It doesn't mention a name, right, of the other girl. It just says
No.
I, because she's the one that is saying that it's like the narrator here. So we don't know the name because
Ah, sí,
it's Maria. Maria, I think that it's Maria. It's a cook. Well, we don't know if Maria or not. You mentioned the name of Maria. Now let's go to the next page. It's going to be, let's see, someone that hasn't participated. Isabella, help me to read this page, Isabella. Isabella. Yara, did you fix your audio? Let's see if you can, if it's working now, your audio. Yara?
Hello?
Yes, now we can listen. Okay, Kiara, and then it's going to be Isabella. Help me to read, Kiara. Well, now we can listen to you.
I remember that I seen Salguero do. I tried to get the reading mare with her bell to go toward the corral, and the other wolves followed her. It was easy. The foal will tricky and keep running away, but I stayed patient then until finally the little herd was all together, trotting in front of me. I was so busy trying to keep the foal from running off that didn't notice the wolf household waiting in the corral with Salguero. Everyone cheered as I ran in, and before I knew it, my grandfather was helping me off the horse. You've become quite a gaucho this summer, he said. My grandpa held out a wonderful gaucho bell like Salguero's with silver coins from around the world and my initial of the buckle. And he adds, there's something else every gaucho needs. Next summer, when you come back, you'll have yours.
Okay, thank you. Stop here. Stop here. What is happening in this part class? What is she doing? This girl. She's becoming what?
I think I'm moving the horse right now.
She's riding the horse. That's right.
Yes, riding. And the grandpa helped with this.
Yes, he is helping. He's helping. Salguero is helping to this girl. And now she's becoming a gaucho. Remember, it says you become what a gaucho this summer. Gaucho, remember that we say that it's like a cowboy. In English, a cowboy. Gaucho is a word in Spanish that they use in Argentina. Okay, perfect. So let's finish just this part. Isabella.
Very own horse waiting for you. She pointed to the leading Mars bow, the first and most beautiful of them all. Before I could say a word, the foal turned over to me, tossing his head. I would have the whole winter to decide what to name him, and to look forward to my next summer on the Pampas.
Perfect. So she was just in the summer here, right? And at the end, here you see, she will be on the Pampas. Perfect. That is the end of the story, because then what we have is the information about Maria Cristina Brusca. That is the person that writes this story, that wrote this story, is the author. Now let's go back to here. We're not going to copy, just say the answer fast. We have 5 questions and 5 answers. Now, use what you know about the information about the story to answer this question. The ranch. What is the name of the ranch class? Where is this author spent the summer? La Carlota, that's right. Number 2, Susanita is the author. What is the relationship that they have, Susanita and the author?
The cousin.
Cousin, that's right. What is a ñandú?
Just
Who can
copy
tell me
the
what is a
answer.
ñandú? Do not copy, do not copy.
Kind of bird. A kind of bird.
A bird.
It's a bird, it's a kind of bird. Now, here is a question. Most gauchos work very hard. It's a true generalization. Remember that we can have faulty or not.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes? Why yes?
I don't know.
We have the word must, so it's a true generalization. Most gauchos work very hard, that's true. Okay, the author's grandmother expects what? Expect this girl what? What is
Come
the
back this summer.
That's right. Thank you, Danny. Come back the next summer. Remember that she was just in summer on the Pampas, where it's the grandmother's house, the ranch. So she is going to be back next summer on vacations. Okay, perfect. So let's finish here, class. We're going to stop here reading so you can go and have your recess. Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.